I made fan art of Yani Neko for Chainsmoking Cat Girl. So, thumbnail for this video and the next 4. Use Grok AI to do it. Let's double check OBS chat real quick. Bah! Yeah, it works. Cool. Maria One-chan's magic has saved me too. There are a lot of people out there who need magic. As the final witch of marriage sorcery, it's my duty to teach it the right way and save as many as I can. Will you truly be able to do so? Of course, I have the power to do it. There's the golden magic that my predecessor Ava Beatrice spent so much time building. I have inherited all of that, right? Giggle. Well, if only my health had held out a little longer, I was planning to spend all of it on myself. Ha 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 ha. As Angie laughed, tears poured from her eyes again. Everyone surrounded Angie with their kind, warm smiles. Battler stood alone in the rose garden maze, letting the rain quietly fall on him. After searching for some time, Angie found him. Oni-chan. Angie, who was feeling guilty, sensed anger in her brother's expression, so she thought he was going to hit her. She shut her eyes. However, her brother touched her softly. He patted her head gently. Hey. The truth wasn't anything important, was it? No, it wasn't. Even though you were here, waiting for me to come home in such a warm world, I had my back turned the whole time. You learned the truth. Yeah. So any hopes you had of someone miraculously surviving coming back have been crushed. However, you now have a new mission, a hope for living in the future. You kept that precious hope safe from me. I was the one who opened the box and let it get away. It turned out worse than Pandora's box. A truth I didn't need to know flew out of the box, along with all my hopes, leaving nothing inside but empty space. That's okay. It's open now, and that's that. If it's empty inside, that means it won't fester. After all, false hopes can sometimes bring you pain. Battler laughed heartily, then with the same smile on his face, he told her, "We're already dead. Yeah. You've lived 12 years on the hope that we might still be alive. Not anymore. That's over and done with. Yeah, I know. Starting now, I'll step forward into a new life." Beato put Rockenjima in the cat box. The next witch, Aunt Ava, guarded the lid of that cat box her whole life. You, the witch after her, opened that lid. But so what? Why does the truth of the past matter? Yeah, from now on I'll truly live, and I'll make my own personal truth prosper. Good luck, final witch of marriage sorcery. I've read Maria's grimoire. It's a great book with some really good stuff written in it. Even the Bible needs a translator, so Maria's grimoire probably needs one too. You'll be that translator. You've got to teach kids who are in the position you once were. That's your mission as the new witch of the future. Yeah. I'm gone. But I'll always be behind you, watching over you. I know. And not just you, everyone else too. All of us will love you forever. Don't forget that. I won't forget, not ever, and that's for certain. Angie leapt into Battler's chest and sobbed. Humans are sad creatures who can learn but not unlearn. She had already learned. It may have been a cruel, terrifying, merciless thing, capable of destroying even the miracle called hope. However, there was still one tiny fragment left gripped in her hand, her family's love. If she can just remember that and hold it tight, then surely Angie will live on. She'll be able to stop before taking that single step into nothingness. Also, the Rockin' Jimmy cat box hasn't been opened completely. You've just taken a peek at what's inside, so you must be the lid yourself, and this time you'll protect everyone inside the cat box. Me and Dad and Kairi-san, the cousins and the uncles and the aunts, grandfather and the servants, and all of the illusions. Yeah, this time I have to protect everyone. Then shouldn't you hurry up a bit? The sound of popcorn being eaten rang out from beyond a rosebush. It was Lambda Delta. I think you know this already, but Byrne is just about to hold a big party for the book of the single truth. She's gathered beings from heaven and from hell, from the spirit world and from the parallel worlds. If she announces what's in the book, in that book, in a place like that, it'll all be too late, won't it? I'm going. I gave Byrne Castell that key. It's my responsibility. I'll go and take it back. The City of Books, huh? But there's no way for us to get in. There's a barrier around that place. She gave me this. With it, I can come and go as I please. What an idiot. She forgot to collect it when she threw me away. Angie fished through her pocket and there was a jingling sound. It was a bell with a blue ribbon tied to it. That's it. One of those temporary entry passes that you get when you turn in your invitation. As long as you have that, at least one of you will be able to get into the City of Books. Well, as long as someone takes you across the Sea of Fragments first. Lambda Delta, take me to the City of Books. Angie. This is my way of taking responsibility. I'll see to it that the book of the single truth isn't made public. Are you serious? That place is a den of monsters among monsters. Now that you've lost Byrne's protection, you'll be weaker than a fly. Squish, the end. The bell was snatched from Angie's hands. Lambda Delta, I'll go. I just need you to get me in there. After all, I'm an empty creature, unable to exist outside the cat box. Angie, the him must live on into the future, and you're a person with a future too, so I'll go. I have nothing to lose. No, this is my responsibility, my way of making up for what I did. If I don't do it myself, the future won't change at all, and I won't be able to save any future cat boxes. Angie tried to snatch the key from Battler's hand, but Battler had no intention of giving it up. The two of them were grimly serious, but from the sidelines it looked like an ordinary squabble between two close siblings. Lambda Delta watched this conversation and shrugged. If she just took one of them to the City of Books, she wouldn't have to make any enemies, and there was no risk to her. All she cared about was which one would make the story more interesting, nothing else. But then she finally noticed. Hold on a sec, you two, hold on. What's your problem? Save it for later.